So, I said I'd start making videos on how to defeat each of the Labyrinth bosses on the normal difficulty using purely farmable teams, and this is the first of that series. And we're going to lead off with Guilles. So before we get to the teams, there are a couple things to keep in mind. Guilles has very high defense, and he also has a vampiric effect, so he'll be healing based on how much damage he deals, thus heal block is essential. Whenever its HP is decreased by 25%, he'll absorb any available towers and counterattack. Can't be affected by attack bar manipulation, and it'll gain more bar when there are fewer allies in the fight. Also, multiple allies can't attack together. I would also recommend prioritizing the towers because the bonuses are very strong and a couple are enough to end the fight. Moving along, I have a couple options for you guys with minor differences. This first iteration features 3 Ifrits, specifically Theomars, Veremos, and Amir. I personally use Theomars as lead to benefit from the 24% crit rate, but you can definitely use something a bit more defensive if you need it. Theo is available via Ifrit pieces in the guild shop, and this is a shameless plug, but we actually have a monster spotlight on him. Veremos is there to help control the early waves. It should be noted that I have my Veremos on a bit of a hybrid build that leans towards damage, so he helps to control and remove debuffs in the beginning, but he can function as an additional DPS unit during the boss fight proper. Veremos can be found infused in the fusion hexagram, and we actually have a video on why you should fuse him if this wasn't a compelling enough argument. Next up is Amir. For the purposes of this video, I ruined him on Rage Blade. His role is pure damage, plain and simple, and just like Theomars, Amir can be found in the guild shop. The next recommendation is Colleen. Honestly, you probably already know how great she is, so I'll keep it quick. She's there as your primary healer. She can also apply heal block, which is arguably the most important debuff in this fight. Colleen can be found as the Fire Harpu in the magic shop, unknown scrolls, or even social summons. Lastly, Zhang Fei is another fusible 5-star who also has a monster spotlight on this channel, just saying. He's there for defense break and additional support by way of the heal buff. Before I go, I want to talk about some potential substitutions. If you don't have Theomars, you can swap him out for Bella Dion, and actually Bella is part of my second team. If you have Lucian, he can be a great damage dealer since he ignores defense on his 3rd skill, and he has heal block on his 1st. Speaking of heal block on the 1st skill, if you'd like to bring a Reviver, Brienne is a great option too. That's it for today. I hope this helped, and if you have any recommendations for another farmable team, leave it in the comment section down below. I'd love to see it, and I'm sure it would help a lot of people. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. Bye-bye.